Both guys early on in their careers, how they master their emotions, how they master themselves might define this fight.
And already the two have to be separated before we even go to Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight from 3 Arena, Bellator MMA presented by Miller Lite Now features tonight's co-main event, 3 5-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Brought to you by Spike Sports. We introduce the blue corner first. At 5'6", weighing in 145.8 pounds, his professional record early on stands at 1-1. He fights out of Long Beach and hails from Alameda, California, USA, presenting Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. And across the cage, his adversary, fighting out of the red corner at 5'8", weighing in 145.6 pounds. Tonight, in his return to the Bellator cage, he enters undefeated, 4 professional victories, no defeats, hailing from Strabane, Ireland, introducing James the Strabane Gallagher. And the referee in charge of the action, Mark Goddard.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules you're fighting under. Listen to me at all times. Keep yourself protected. When I start, you stop. Touch gloves. Let's do it.
Or not.
Knew that one was coming.
Or not. The fight clock brought to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Cheers, it's Miller time.
I think we're going to see a fast start from Anthony Taylor. There it is.
Gallagher's wins have come on the ground. He is a submission fighter. He is beyond his years in so many ways, but particularly on the ground.
The scouting report on him, everybody from his team tells me he is on another level when it comes to his jiu-jitsu, his submission skills. Anthony Taylor's coming out swinging wild. Talked about mastering your emotions, mastering your energy. Got to remember, it's a 15-minute fight. Never set a pace you can't keep.
Antonio McKee took this young man into his home after they first connected after he was supposed to fight A.J. McKee. Taylor pushes him to the ground, but he doesn't want the fight there.
That's what Gallagher can't get caught up in. A brawl, throwing big bombs, a big exchange against Taylor. You do that, you're throwing all of your technique away, and you're throwing the dice.
There may come a time for that later in his career.
Definitely.
Counter shots like that.
Counter-striking is something you have to be very, very comfortable with. It has to be your game. You have to spend a lot of time on the gym. You have to really own that kind of style. It's hard to do at 20. So far, they'll be very patient on the feet.
Bellator is sold out in Dublin, and you can feel the environment.
And you can certainly hear it. No takedown attempts yet from Gallagher. So far, he's content to patiently box with Taylor. Taylor is swinging hard, but not accurate with those punches. He's winging. Connected a couple times with that left hook, but it's been wide. Hasn't had the turnover in that shot that you need to really hurt somebody.
Taylor is putting on a show, but James Gallagher is not a spectator of that show.
No,
Level change gets it to the ground. And he pounds him with the right. Taylor didn't expect Gallagher to let him up like that.
Right in front of us. He's not under the chin with the guillotine. He's about to pop his head out. There it goes.
Striking has been disciplined from Gallagher, no surprise. Another John Kavanaugh trained fighter. He credits Kavanaugh with so much. Second father. Two guys who were both taken in to the home of their trainer.
Still, though, a very close round with just a minute left. Taylor's been the one throwing, hasn't been connecting a lot. Gallagher's had his moments, but hasn't landed much himself. Gotten a takedown, couldn't keep Taylor there. In this last minute, whoever owns it owns the fight, or at least the round.
Talk about close rounds are tough to win when you're a long way from home.
One thing on Gallagher's style, very, very tall. Chin high, arms high, stands very, very straight.
Taylor is an inch taller than Gallagher, but you wouldn't know it by the way they fight.
Nice leg kicks, good one to the body. Nice right hand.
These are wild shots.
The left got in a couple of times.
Taylor connecting just enough to keep Gallagher honest here in round one.
June 24th, live from Madison Square Garden, Chael Sonnen
I will put an end to Vanderlei.
and Vanderlei Silva will settle their epic grudge match. Plus, the return of Fedor Emelianenko. Bellator NYC, presented by Miller Lite, live Saturday, June 24th at 10, only on pay-per-view.
Jimmy, so often we talk about guys having to fight on the road, but this is a whole different animal here.
Yeah, he's not just fighting on the road, he's done everything he can to provoke this crowd.
All he's done all week is tell us how popular he is with the Irish fans. Going through his phone, talking about his Facebook and his Tinder and his Twitter. He doesn't have too many friends in the building tonight. A close first round. How did you see it?
I went to Gallagher 10-9, thought it belonged to the last minute. Gallagher landed a couple leg kicks, a couple sharp right hands. The takedown. Taylor busier, but not quite accurate enough. Even when he lands, when Taylor's able to get something, a lot of times, it's a pushing kind of punch, it's more a slapping shot, and he doesn't stay at the range at which the punch would be effective. He keeps drilling forward.
He's on the move. He's not straight up when he's connected with the shots.
Exactly. Good boxer will tell you, when you land that right hand or left hand, whatever it is, you want to stay at the range at which that punch is effective. Angle, but stay at that range. You don't want to choke up on your punches. You end up running into a guy, you're not going to generate the power. That's the problem he's had. Another one, he's starting out round two like he started out round one, moving forward, throwing a lot of shots. He slowed down a lot at the end of round one.
Taylor almost has the striking style designed to get the fight to the ground.
Yes.
Yet this isn't a fight he wants on the ground.
A lot of times you blind a guy with a big looping shot, going for the takedown with the clinch. Matt Lindland known for that. He throw a lot of punches, wide stuff, just to get in close. But Taylor, if you want to strike effectively, got to turn it over. You have to stay at the right range. He's had trouble with his discipline.
Is Taylor leaving openings that a more experienced Gallagher might take advantage of?
Gigantic openings. He's taking these winging punches. And look at the opposite hand when he throws. Whenever he throws a big punch, he drops the other hand. He doesn't keep his defense tight on the side he's not throwing.
These leg kicks have been solid from Gallagher. There haven't been a lot.
To take advantage of the opportunities Taylor gives him. Look at that, swinging shot, doesn't bring his hands back to his chin.
And you can see Taylor already hobbling on that right leg. Gallagher's done significant damage now. I should say the left leg, the lead leg of Taylor.
Yeah, the problem with the leg kick is it leaves you vulnerable to the takedown. Well, Gallagher's not concerned about that. He doesn't mind getting this fight to the ground. That's a tired Taylor right there.
He came out throwing. Yep. He's paying the price now.
Just like in round one. So he's throwing down earlier this time.
Now Gallagher far more efficient. Here comes Taylor. Wild lunging shots. That lead leg is hurting bad.
Look at that left hand drop when he throws the right hand.
The best example we've seen in the last couple of months of the damage that leg kicks can do. First of all, John Teixeira against Justin Lawrence. But Douglas Lima took Koreshkov completely out of his game because he had to get out of it.
Yep. Hurt him bad with those leg kicks.
Lima put him out. Welterweight title in 170 in Bellator. Man, a fascinating year ahead.
When we talk about 2017, what do we talk about? 170. It's a classic. Brought in a lot of outside talent. It's full of already established Bellator talent. Good job by Taylor stopping the takedown.
There's the example of not having the grown man strength yet.
Yep.
Lima, Koreshkov, Daly, Ward, Rory McDonald.
What are we working on right here?
Wow. When you move both legs with one kick, that's a good one.
Of course, Michael Bingham Page. It's a wild shot. Anthony Taylor wasn't overly disciplined in the opening minute, and he's gotten sloppier.
Is that in this second round, right now, is a time when Gallagher, I think, is realizing, hey, I don't respect this guy's punches right now. Got to be careful about that because Taylor still has...
Because of that.
Yep, he still has some physical advantages he can use.
Still, this fight, to this point, has been a physical display of what we saw outside the cage between these two fighters all week.
Nice.
Taylor's landing a couple of shots late, but he is hurting after two.
June 24th, live from Madison Square Garden, Chael Sonnen
I will put an end to Vandalay.
and Vanderlei Silva will settle their epic grudge match. Plus, the return of Fedor Emelianenko. Bellator NYC, presented by Miller Lite, live Saturday, June 24th at 10, only on pay-per-view.
It is the longest fight already in the young professional career of the 20-year-old James Gallagher. He has looked poised. How do you see it through two?
I see both rounds for Gallagher based a lot on that leg kick.
Here we go.
Wow, both hooks in fast.
Clarify this, Jimmy. When you're taking leg shots like that, it hurts worse in between rounds, right?
God awful. A lot of times you see guys won't sit down on the stool in between rounds because you can't get up again.
Making you more prone to rushing, which Anthony Taylor really was from the beginning.
And think about it, he's been eating leg kicks, now he's carrying both fighters' weight right now on that leg.
Takes some of the weight off on the fence.
Gallagher now going body triangle.
A great transition that Taylor can't worry about because he's defending his head out of his shot. The ground is James Gallagher's home away from home, and he is inches away from getting it there.
Here's where if you want to talk, you're right in his ear, and Taylor mugging for the camera.
That doesn't get you points, does it?
No, it does not. Well, I don't think we expected anything different right now. I can't see if it's under the net. If it is, this is over.
He turns him. Gallagher closing in, and he's got it. for the cameras while he was getting mugged.
Didn't have any escape, didn't have any tactical answer for that position. As soon as Gallagher got both hooks in, this fight was over.
So much emotion after his first Bellator win. He does this one tonight at home in Ireland.
June 24th, live from Madison Square Garden, Chael Sonnen
I will put an end to Vandalay.
and Vanderlei Silva will settle their epic grudge match. Plus, the return of Fedor Emelianenko. Bellator NYC, presented by Miller Lite, live Saturday, June 24th at 10, only on pay-per-view.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the tap comes by way of a rear naked choke. Official time, 1 minute, 52 seconds into the third and final round for the winner by submission, still undefeated, James the Strap Venom Gallagher.
The Phenom with Jimmy Smith.
I'm here with James Gallagher. James, Anthony Taylor did everything to make this fight personal, to make this fight about nationalism. You handed him the Irish flag at the end. Tell me about that.
If anyone comes into my country and try to disrespect where I come from, I'll make them fuck the flag in my country. Get the fuck out of here.
He came out throwing big bombs round one, big bombs round two. The challenge for you, staying composed, you managed to do that, but what was going through your mind?
Yeah, he was a really strong guy, hit hard, and I couldn't get caught with that. But I can go all day long, so I just keep my pressure. I keep going, I cut him off. I listen to my coach in between rounds. He goes, if you go off and cut him off, bang in the kick, he'll take 3 and he'll go down. And that's what I done, and I got the finish.
This crowd behind you, the chants, the support, not just here, at the press conferences, at the hotel, outside, how much does that mean to you, man?
This is my country. Don't forget that.
You got it. This is his country. We'll see him again. James Gallagher, ladies and gentlemen.
He wants to be the face of Bellator. He wants to be the face of MMA. He wants to be the world champion tonight here in Dublin anyway. He is the face of Ireland. James Gallagher is 5-0.